نحمده ونصلي ونسلم على رسوله الكريم أما بعد. With regards to the end time for suhoor, if you know for sure that that was the time, not because it was on the calendar, because masajid normally put the time on calendar a couple of minutes as a precaution. So for example, if the time on the calendar was 2:49, it may be that it was actually 2:50. The masjid would take 1 or 2 minutes less. It would mark it down just to ensure that people accidentally do not overeat and then get into the trouble. So this is called ihtiyat. So they do it as a precautionary measure, adding extra minutes to the end time. Likewise for the beginning time, and also for the end time. If the sunset was 2:50, they would say make it whatever time. So from 9:50 it becomes 9:52. So this is what they would do generally. Personally, I feel that shouldn't happen. Now that we know with specific minutes and time, we should just keep it exactly the same so that the people know and they do not take it lightly that, I've got maybe 1 or 2 minutes extra. Maybe masjid has done that. So some masajid would do, some masajid wouldn't. So the people should just be transparent and exact and to tell them this is the situation. This is exactly when the fajr times end, when the suhoor time ends and fajr begins. So you shouldn't eat anything after that. Then it would be easier. But if the masjid calendar say this is 2:48 and you ate up to 2:49, but you can check it, normally on the website on that date, if it was 2:48 exactly and you ate over that time, then you have to make up for that fast at a later date, inshallah ta'ala. But that fast, inshallah ta'ala, Allah will, you get the reward for that. It is the cautious view and it is safer view, inshallah ta'ala. Now some scholars say, based on the hadith, that people would in olden days continue to eat, and that was because they would never know exact time. Why? Because it was all observational with the naked eye. They would look at the sky, look at the horizon, and they would see it looks like a bit bright now. This is the time now, Subh Sadiq. I think it's now. And there will be difference of opinion. Someone else may say, I think I need a little bit more, few extra minutes, maybe a minute or two. And then they would say, and they didn't have a concept of the hour or minute. So they just go by that observation. Hence they would have a leeway because they are just doing tahari. Tahari means when they are just striving their best to arrive at an answer, then that's a different situation. It's like when you're in an open field and then you try to figure out which direction Qibla is, Kaaba is. If you cannot find out but you tried your best, even if it was wrong, it doesn't matter. But when you know exactly the Kaaba is in direction and then you move away from that, you chest it away from that deliberately, knowingly, that's not right. That's not right. So same is here. Now that we know with certainty that this is the time for the beginning of Fajr, end of Suhoor time, you cannot move here and there, even by seconds. We shouldn't be doing that. Obviously, unintentionally is all fine. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will inshallah ta'ala reward you for that. But I suggest that if you could, just check it online, because the online timetables tend to be more accurate. They do not put extra precautionary 1 or 2 minutes. They don't add that. And if that's the case, then inshallah ta'ala your fast is fine. If that's not the case and you actually ate over the time, then inshallah ta'ala, to be on safe side, fast 1 extra day. May Allah reward you immensely.